1, 2, 3. Hey guys, welcome back to Run Through. Now, after last episode, I did leave the caves, grabbed some more materials. I found a couple of stacks of coal, a bit more iron, which, where'd I put it? I smelted it all into steel. Well, not all of it. I've still got more right here. On the way back, I actually ran into a minotaur, and I died. Actually, I died at the exact same time I landed a killing blow on the minotaur. So I managed to run back. My armor despawned. Some of the stuff despawned. Most of the really valuable stuff stayed around, like the coal, the encrusted pickaxe, the diamonds. I got this minotaur hide, and I'll show you what we can do with that real quick. Because I've shown you. You've seen that different kinds of hide will give you different results when getting leather. Pig hide gets you 1, sheep hide gets you 3, I can't remember what cow hide gives you. Here's what minotaur hide gives you. 8. 8 pieces of leather. So, we're just going to run out real quick. And actually, I think I'm going to make another pool inside or something. 6. Yeah, that's 8. I might make another pool inside for... Or I might just actually... What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a stockpile of salt. That way we can keep this inside and just do our tanning inside. There. That should be good. That should be more than enough, actually. Alright, anyway. So today, now that we've got steel, we're going to be making some new armor. Maybe a new weapon, since we're using a bronze weapon right now. Craft this all into salt and leave it in here. Toss in that. I am going to want to pound this out real quick. So, because, let's be honest, rough leather is kind of worthless now that we have access to smooth leather. And also, something really weird, you may have noticed that animal tendons aren't dropping from creatures. And I've checked, and I do still have hardcore crafting on. They're just not dropping. I can't figure out why. Some kind of glitch or something. It's not too much of a problem, though it does make glue a little bit of a pain. Anyway. So as you can see, we've got all that. I've also found out, I've counted, each of these is 16 pieces of slag, so the 64 got me 4. Alright, so we still have 1 piece of steel from a while ago, still have the bronze arrowhead recipe up. And actually, I think I'm going to really quick make some new tongs. Also, I put this here so that I could douse ingots quicker and weapons and such. Anyway, let's just make some quick bronze tongs. Alright, there we go. Now that when these break, I can just use some new ones. Alright, so... Steel working. Actually, I'm going to throw my tin. Oh, come on. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, think that's fixed. Anyway, so we're going to make some splint armor. So, I've got some more. I've already heated up a little. I've got more heating up there. To make splints, you make it 4 steel in a line like this. You need 32 pieces of splint. And each of these is 4, or not 4, 8. So let me see, 8, 30. So we're going to need to make 4. So that's not, we're going to need to do this 4 times. That's not too much. Then we're going to need some more leather. I think we've got the leather we need, but I'm not sure. I'll give it a check in a moment. I really wish it had stopped doing that weird freezing up thing on me. Actually, I didn't need to grab that. Also, because we're using steel now, we actually need to use the bellows. Otherwise, it doesn't heat up enough. Speaking of, no, I didn't grab any obsidian while I was down there. We actually are going to start grabbing obsidian now because there's other kinds of coal in the nether that we are going to need soon, like hellfire coal, which is it doesn't burn as long, but it burns incredibly hot, so it's really good for like mithril and steel. Also, speaking of mithril, we're going to actually start on that process today. But first we're going to make some steel armor because we don't really have the stuff for mithril armor. So let's see. I think that's enough splint for the armor. So I'm just going to make this real quick. Shouldn't take too long. We're only doing this another, including this time 3 times, so not too much longer. So, keep hearing. Oh, it's night. I guess I'll take it. Oh, come on! Am I the only person who hates that? Because, honestly, you put your bed inside a safe, well-lit area, and there are monsters just outside that aren't bothering you, and it won't let you sleep. That's just not right. Alright, so put another 4 on here. This is the 3rd time. You've actually, if you watch my other series, you've seen me make splint armor out of iron, so you've already seen this sort of stuff, but yeah, anyway. So yeah. Also, speaking of my other series, I'm kind of running out of ideas on what to do. I've got a friend who wants to join the series. That might be happening soon. But also, I need some ideas for things that could happen. Just stuff that could happen that could, like, actually give more interest and such to the series, because if it's boring for you to watch, it's probably boring for me to do. And I don't want it. I want to have something actually reasonably interesting for you guys to watch too. So if you guys have any idea on what could happen, like, I don't know, just something I could do that might make things more interesting to watch, tell me, please. I really need some more stuff to do in that series. Anyway, nearly done with this. Yeah. Okay, so now I've got all the splint I need. I think I left my leather in here. Yep, and I've got enough leather. So pretty much what you do is you use regular armor patterns. Like, okay. Let me see. What is it? It's, the trick is, like, that, and that, and then I can pop some more down here. Okay. So what I want to do is take my splint. For this, it is splint all around the outside, like that. And I'm actually not sure if splint or chain gives more defense. I can't remember. Also, because this is armor, I am actually going to be having to keep durability up. Because, well, I'm going to be wearing this, and this has to stand up to a few hits. More than a few hits with how I play, as you've seen. Anyway, this shouldn't take too long. Yeah, as you see, I actually think creating this armor takes fewer hits than it takes for... Oh, come on. Sometimes I hate this thing. No, come on, let me look in. There we go. Okay, I think creating this armor actually takes fewer hits than making the splints themselves. And remember, and as you can see, depending on how much is put into it, like the helmet or the boots or chest plate, it'll take a different amount of hits to make. So next we'll do the leggings, which I believe are this. Yep. Okay, and then the last ones are going to be used on the boots. Yeah, so this actually doesn't take a whole lot of time to make, which is why I'm not speeding it up. Because I still have stuff I need to say, or feel I need to say, or just want to say, that can be used for this sort of time. So yeah, I'm still... It's not that I'm not going to be speeding up anymore. Pain in the ass as that can be for me to do. Yeah, and that's boots. Yeah, but as you can see, it's like regular leather armor recipes with splints on the outside. Alright, so there we go. So now we have a full steel splint armor set. Looks pretty badass, actually. At least in my mind. There you are. Yeah, this is armor. And because of its weight, it's also harder for enemies to knock me back. Anyway, we're also going to need a repair hammer at some point, so we need to find some slimes. And I'm not really sure where to find them. Because slimes are a pain in the ass to find. You know, this is really annoying. In this series, I can never find slimes. In the other series, I find them everywhere. In the other series, I can never find granite. In this series, granite everywhere. Also, this, set into here, it actually heats up this, more than just regular coal to make things smelt faster. Alright, so today we're going to be doing mithril. I probably should have checked the processes for mithril, but it shouldn't take too long to check. I mean, it's going to take a while to make. I see. So we have 5 pieces. We have 20 mithril ingots. Alright, so we're going to need to run to the, we're going to need to run over to our blast furnace real quick. I still have to fill this in. Also, I'm going to be needing to make a farm because I keep running out of food recently. So I guess you'll be seeing how to make a hoe soon. Anyway, just run over here. Alright, so over here we got our blast furnace, as you probably already knew if you've been watching the series. And what we're going to need... I forgot my flux. I'm going to start I should start keeping like a stack of flux in the furnace so that I never need to keep running back and forth to get it. Actually, while we're back there, we're going to make a quick like a quick hoe, a bronze hoe, since we've got tons of bronze. Also, we're going to make a bronze mattock to make a road. Maybe I'll make a bronze shovel too, or something, I don't know. Because we need a new shovel at this point. Oh, yeah, but as you can see, I sprint a lot, and with this armor, that's even slower. So I keep running out of food, kind of need more. Alright, so real quick, we're going to make a hoe out of bronze, because our steel is more useful for other things. Alright, let's take my bronze real quick. Like that. Where's my hafts? Oh yeah, I leave my hafts in here. I almost forgot that. Only one. We need to make another real quick then. Do I have strips? No. Alright, so make a few strips real quick. Oh, wait. Never mind. I have the recipe all set up here. Here's this. Oh yeah, I also need to grab the stuff. Right. Twine. I also need to grab the stuff that I left at the other base. Or not the other base, but in the ravine. I thought I went and grabbed that, but apparently I didn't, or I had one of those glitches again and it didn't save what I did. So it's still down there. We do still have those 9 diamonds and a bit more iron, I think, and some copper and stuff like that. Anyway, we only need 1 haft. So, there we go. No, I didn't mean to make another. I guess that's just fine, since we might need more hafts, more regular hafts at some point, but I don't know. So, just make a bronze hoe real quick. Yeah, I really need to get, like, enchanting stuff ready. Because, I mean, we've got the diamonds for that, we just need some obsidian. And enchanted stuff is gonna be a lot better. Like, end up with enchanted mithril pickaxe. Yeah. Speaking of enchanted, I'm gonna need to get my levels back up again. And also, we're going to need to make more leather for that so we can make more books. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just trying to finish it up real quick. Alright. Also, with those tongs, you can still do the whole 2 things together to repair thing. Though that's not, though I still want to get a repair hammer because that uses less resources. That also allows for the use of that also allows for the repair of what are they called? Enchanted tools. Let's put my seeds down real quick. There's going to be a lot of stuff we're actually going to be making, like, just for farming. Or pretty much just for farming. So, I think next episode we're going to do a farming specialty. Alright, so anyway, I didn't grab my flux. Did I leave any in here? No. Oh, why do I keep forgetting things? Okay. Just go back and grab my flux real quick. It's not a big deal. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm being so stupid. So much stuff I keep saying I'm gonna do, forgetting I'm gonna do it, remembering at the last minute, and then running to do, and taking up time, and rambling on about how I'm taking up time, which takes up more time. Which is not linear, as most people think. It's more of a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. And yes, I just made a Doctor Who reference. I used to love that show. I mean, like, around season, like end of season 7, beginning of season 8, I didn't want to watch it anymore. Hold on, this again. Back in a minute. Okay, for some reason that just teleported me back outside. I don't know why. So just run in here real quick. My flux. Here it is. Got coal. Alright. And actually, it's a really good thing we've got some silver, because this actually uses a lot of silver to make mithril. Or in mithril ingots, at least. Because, like, regular mithril doesn't use... regular mithril doesn't turn into ingots. We have to, like, smelt the ore out of the rock and then combine the ore with flux and silver and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit of a confusing process but it's worth it for a really good ingot. Anyway, pop in my mithril. It's 5 pieces of flux, 5 pieces of coal, and start heating. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, so I'm just going to put a lot in there. And let's see. Oh yeah, still got to heat up. That's right. I always forget that it doesn't start smelting right away. It's always the blast furnace always has to heat up, which is a little odd and frustrating for me. Come on, heat up. There we go. Now it's smelting. Alright. It's starting to get dark, so I guess we're going to run back to the base real quick. Yeah. It doesn't take too long to smelt. We've only got 5 pieces. So anyway, yeah, it goes through the blast furnace, or it's like, first, mithril goes through the blast furnace, then we have to put it through the crucible, then we get mithril. And it's like 4 pieces of mithril per ore. But we also need silver for it. So, I actually didn't know that. I've never really had to look into mithril before, since I've never found any. But it's good to know. Let's see. I don't know why, I just like making that noise. Alright, come on. Okay. So, just sleep real quick. Anything else we need to do? Let's see. Actually, with the mithril, we're going to need to make a new anvil. So, alright, I think it's about time we make a steel weapon while we're waiting. So, just pop some of that in there. A couple of pieces. And I made this flint and steel, which is made with flint and steel. You don't use iron for it, like in vanilla Minecraft. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm so used to the other stuff that I just think I've got to click more than I do. Okay, yeah, I put my apron here. It's a horrible day when you forget to put on your blacksmith's apron and start forging something. Alright, while this is doing its preliminary heating, I'm going to take a look at different weapons we could make real quick to decide. Alright, so melee weapons. Polearm weapons, blades, blunts, and axes. Now, blunt weapons aren't really useful for us right now. They're more for PvP stuff because they go through armor. Axes are better for, axes are more suited for, fighting, mobs because they don't really, or they just do high damage, and don't really need, and are, like, really hindered by armor. Swords are sort of all around. Polearms are good for keeping your enemies at a distance. If we find a horse, I am going to make a lance. Because while I think every polearm weapon does use keep forgetting the name, does use Joust. That was it. Only certain ones, or only the lance, like, does it best or something. But anyway, I think we're going to make... I think we're going to make one of each type, except for blunt, because blunt's kind of a waste right now. I'm going to make a polearm, an axe, and a blade. Alright, so for our polearm, we're just going to make another halberd. Because, actually no, we're going to make a spear for a pole. That wasn't fully heated. Because it needs that to be heated. Yeah. Okay, so for polearm, one... No. Come on, let me grab you. Let me grab you. There you go. I think I might want to move this up one. Nah, actually, I think that's fine. We have just enough right here. Come on, let me grab this last one. There we go. And that for the polearm. Just gonna grab this out real quick. For a sword, I think we'll make a broadsword. Just for, because that's more of a defensive thing. And then for axes, we're going to make... I'm debating on whether we should make a war axe or a battle axe. Because war axes are like smaller, use less resources, and are just kind of like quicker weapons. Battle axes are huge, heavy weapons. Actually, because we're not using plate armor, we're just going to make a war axe. Because heavy weapons get a bonus when you're wearing plate armor. We're not really using plate armor. Alright, so real quick, I'll grab my strong hafts. I believe we need 5 of them. There we go. And this is my steel halberd. Much better than the old... Wait, no, I said I was going to make a spear. Why am I making a halberd? Well, at least it keeps your, at least it keeps what you've made so far. Anyway, just make this. Yeah, a lance is a type of polearm that does, like, 3 damage. So, yeah, really horrible. But, again, it's made for mounted combat, so that's more what it's aimed towards. Actually, if I get a... I'm just thinking going on a server and actually having jousting competitions. Oh, this is not going to be good. Okay, wait, I just saved that. I thought it was going to, like, be kind of bad. Okay, so anyway, this is a spear. Let's do this real quick. Like the halberd, it is big. It is very big. Then, let's see, for our great sword, I'm going to want to do this for the hilt. And this, I believe it's this for the blade. Then along the sides, because it's a wider blade. I think it's like that. And then, my hafts. I need my hafts. I'm just gonna slip that up there. Nope. Let's grab this. I think I did that wrong. Hold on. Let me check my... no, that's great sword. I'm making a broadsword. Oh, I'm using an extra ingot. Yeah, we're going to actually need to make some, heat up some more steel if we're going to make more stuff. Also, I'm going to make a new hammer soon. Anyway, now we're going to have a polearm. 2 polearms, actually. I'm going to throw my halberd in here as sort of a emergency, forgot to, or lost my other stuff weapon. And need to run back and just need something to defend myself. It's already ready. Anyway, let's make this real quick. We're going to need to heat up more for the war axe. After I get this, I'm actually just going to run over and grab the mithril so that you can see the rest of the process this episode. I think once I've made at least one thing of mithril, or at least once I've finished one mithril ore thing, we're going to finish for the episode. Alright, so this is the broadsword. It's kind of shortish, just so you can see its real size, because that's not really a good indicator. Oop. This. It's pretty nice. It's going to be, I guess, our default weapon for now. We're going to keep the spear in our inventory. And actually, the spear can be thrown. What you do is, you just right-click, and after about half a second, it throws itself. So you have to aim a little bit before throwing, and it gets one throw, and then you have to run and pick it up. So, always good to have other weapons on hand when using a spear, so that you can use its throw ability, because otherwise, what's the point in a spear? I mean, it's length, but if you were just going for the length, you'd use a halberd. So some slag. Gotta drop something. Actually, I'll just eat my pork chop. Tasty pork. Alright, so we've got it all. So, we've got our mithril ore, which is very different from mithril ore blocks. So anyway, I keep saying that. I need to stop saying so much. There it is again. Anyway, run back to the base, and then for the next part of the recipe, we're actually going to need to grab some more silver for this. I think we have a little, but not quite enough. Looks like our farm's doing alright. I'm going to plant some more. Also, I'm going to make a proper farm, not just, like, stuff along the river. The river lake thing that is beside my house. Okay, so run back in here. Close the door. And here is our... this. 5. Then... what is it? Just gotta check. I feel like there's something else I need. Materials, mithril. Okay, no. I just need the 4 silver. Okay, so take our silver. Oh good, I do have more silver ore. So this should make... yeah, 8 ingots. We just do it like that. And then it heats up. And then we've got mithril. And also I'm going to do this real quick, so that I've got more mithril. Gonna need to find 2 more pieces of silver then. Alright, so anyway, we're just going to make one more... we're just going to make a war axe, and then finish the episode. Actually, I'm going to make a new hammer very quickly. Because, well, this hammer's starting to break. And I like to be absolutely certain that I'm not going to have to make a new one in the middle of crafting, because that's really a pain. Alright, so anyway... oh wait, I forgot to put in fuel. And actually, we don't need the dry rocks anymore, so I can just throw this into the lake, because it is useless. Take a nap before the monsters spawn. Do-do-do. Okay. And... okay, what was I going to do? I'm going to want to pile up my slag. Okay, there we go. Last of the slag. Zombies burning. Okay. Toss this down here. Light it up real quick. While that heats up, I'm just going to drop some stuff off in here. Don't need leather. Don't need... I know I had something else in here I wanted to drop off. This is embarrassing. I can't remember what it was. Okay, I'll probably think of it later. Maybe that was all I wanted to drop off. Alright, drop off the flux in there, because that could be used for multiple things. Should probably move the rest of it there. Oh! When did I get all this dirt? I probably had it in my inventory for a while and just forgot. Drop off my anvils in there. This, which I had used to patch up that because creepers were coming in, and I just barely saved my base from one. Alright, anyway, heat this up a little. Then we're just going to make another axe, and maybe something else, I don't know. Alright, so actually next episode, we can't yet make tools with steel. Or not with steel, with mithril. We're going to need new hafts, because a strong haft isn't enough. Strong is not strong enough. So we're going to be running out for iron bark. I think I know where some is, but I'm not sure. Yep, that's a war axe. I don't know why I remember there being another on the end. Anyway, just toss this there. I'm going to have to make a regular axe too, which is pretty much war axe without that last piece. So anyway, just going to grab this out of here. Sorry about that, thought I was going to sneeze. I still feel like I might sneeze. Anyway. There we go. Just build this war axe, or forge this war axe real quick. Actually, I want to check on this. Okay, we have 8 of these. We need another 24 silver. So we actually have a reason to pick it up now. Usually it's just used, I thought it was just used for gilded stuff, which also uses pure gold, which is gold that is refined in the crucible or furnace, I can't remember which. But I don't usually use that. Anyway, I'm just going to put up the recipe for a regular axe and then end the episode. Okay. There. Last 2 hats. Nope. There. And this is how you make a regular axe, and that's it. Alright guys, so I'll see you all later. Remember to like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want more, really helps. And remember to always tell a friend if you liked it, tell an enemy if you didn't. See you guys later.